Hello, this is Antoinette. I'm going to be doing another tutorial today. This one is going to be on the lotus. I'm going to start off by saying that just like with the hibiscus, everybody does the lotus a different way. I'm just going to demonstrate the way that I do it because I find it to be very easy and the image is very recognizable as a lotus. So I guess we'll just start. I'm going to do this again upside down so that it's from your viewpoint as if you were doing it yourself. So you start with a center petal. I usually make it a little bit larger than the rest of my petals. And then a second petal. And one on the other side that mirrors that one. More or less. Okay. Then you do another set of petals that mirror each other that are kind of out to the side. Just like so. So that's the top of your lotus. The top petals are larger than the bottom petals. The bottom petals mirror the top petals, but in a much smaller kind of a way. So again, a center petal, two outside petals, and then two further petals like that. That is the basic shape of the lotus. From here, you can do some shading lines. Just kind of do some light lines like so. This is a lot harder to do on paper than it is on skin, trust me. Kind of get a little bit of the shading into the bottom there. Something kind of like that. Again, a lot easier to do on skin. And then give your bottom petals a little bit of texture as well. That's about as easy and basic as you can get. From here, you can either add on, I think with this one I might even add on an extra set of petals here, just to kind of fill it out just a little bit more on the side. Bam, bam, just like that. Voila! You can make big leaves on the bottom because, you know, this is, I don't know, this is going to be kind of a disaster here, but I would not recommend doing what I just did. What I usually do after doing a lotus is I'll add some viney kind of shapes to the bottom. Yeah, this is just becoming a great big mess. Okay, so enough with the big mess. I'm going to point out that many times the mandala is actually a lotus. It's considered the lotus mandala. And that's because when you look at a lotus from the top, it actually has a center part and then the petals around it. The recognizable image of a lotus that I just did is that's the side view, more or less. So this is also considered a lotus. And again, you can do the shading however it is that you want. Bam, 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 bam. You know, like that cooking guy. Bam! I don't know what his name is. I don't watch much TV. Alright. And then from there you can either do a center thing, or, you know, the center of the lotus is kind of a, it's got these circles. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but so that's also a lotus if you want to go with that route. There's all sorts of different ways that you can play with that. I don't have much else to say about a lotus. So there you go. Bam! Just like that. Ha!